Let's see. I even get to watch. Maybe these ones I even get also copyright strikes. Let's see. Alright, so let's see. Starting your own Bitcoin or cryptocurrency exchange business step by step. So cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin are trending. Those who invested their mind in Bitcoin area are sitting on small fortunes, and the concept is becoming mainstream as famous investor Peter said during the gold rush. Most will be miners lost money, but people who sold them pigs, shovels, tent, and blue jeans made a nice profit. In the gold rush, that is cryptocurrency, but one might compare the manufacturing of fake shovels to the owners and operators of cryptocurrency exchanges. If you do see the potential where you're looking up Bitcoin exchange business, this step-by-step guide will point you in the right direction. How to start a Bitcoin exchange in 10 simple steps. Obtain proper legal counsel to ensure licensing requirements are met. Obtain funding for venture. Find a cryptocurrency exchange solution provider. I mean, we can get this one with self cryptocurrency. Connect your exchange with others for added liquidity. It's like the Binance Con, etc. Partnering with payment processors. Coinbase, I guess, implement best security practices. That's depending on the application, like what is this? Pruning, input, etc. Go live via beta testing. Start marketing and press release campaign. Offer customer support and maintain a legal team from coding compliance. Alright. Start your crypto now that you have seen the necessary steps to start your own crypto savings. Examine them in more detail. Obtain legal counsel to ensure license requirements are met. Before you set your planning to action, it's important to seek legal counsel to understand regulatory demands of your new venture. Proper licensing will be needed to obtain in all your jurisdictions in which your company plans to operate. In many places, cryptocurrency exchanges operate without significant oversight, as government regulations have not yet caught up with technology, while in other places, including the US, Bitcoin operators must be licensed money transmitter businesses and must follow the SEC and CFTC rules and regulations, among others. Proper legal counsel is a must. It is typical that exchanges, because they fall into the currency exchange umbrella, must adhere to know your customer regulations. We have become more and more prevalent to combat money laundering in the United States. For example, these rules have been in place since 2002 as a result of the Patriot Act. Regulations vary by jurisdiction, so be sure to consult with an attorney familiar with the industry. Obtain funding for venture. Before starting your project, you should know the approximate costs involved in order to develop and launch a cryptocurrency exchange. A bare minimum of $135,000 most likely will be needed. This is included the cost of technology, hosting, some initial legal counsel, government registration, and initial advertisement. While not all funds are required upfront, it is important to ensure the venture has access to enough capital to allow a proper runway. One major mistake made by startups is that they fail to plan for the future, landing in small initial raises which may cover the cost of development, but will leave the venture without the critical operational cash necessary until it becomes profitable. Startups also often make the mistake of licensing from unscrupulous crypto exchange providers that charge ongoing fees and fail to mention the legal obligations and costs required for setting up and maintaining an exchange. Find a technology solution providers, modules providers, turnkey custom cryptocurrency. Modules provides turnkey custom cryptocurrency exchanges charging a one-time licensing fee without royalties or commission structure. This means there are absolutely no ongoing fees. Clients can host the exchange themselves, and clients receive the full source code, which is important for auditing purposes. As some regulator requests to inspect the source code, some regulators request to inspect the source code. Always intend on providing clients with added value. Modulus has more than 20 years of experience developing stock exchanges, including backend technology used by some of the largest stock exchanges in the world. That's kind of pretty good. Why the why white label with source code? White label exchange software with full source code allows all customization of a custom built exchange while decreasing time to market and overall cost significantly. So yeah, I guess if you weren't your own developer and coder, you would want somebody that has studied this and has settled an experience for you, most definitely. Just specifically something like this. Connect your exchange with others for added liquidity. The cornerstone of any successful exchange is liquidity. Without an order book and trading activity, potential customers will view your new venture with skepticism. In order to bypass these issues without facing the need to simulate activity via dummy accounts, within the new exchange, we can connect your exchange into a network of existing exchanges enhances liquidity. Remember, the larger the network of exchanges, the less liquidity will be an issue for your new exchange. Partner with a payment processor. Not all payment processors are equal. Fee structure, among other things, will vary widely between companies. You will need the lowest transaction rate in order to be competitive with other exchanges. Additionally, some processors build hidden fees into the contract, so be sure you understand the contract you're signing. Other differences between processors include settlement time and compliance with PCI DSS, a set of practices to ensure cybersecurity. Know that in the United States federal law does not require compliance, though many state laws do. Be sure the payment processor is PCI compliant to safeguard your new enterprise against cybersecurity threats. This is another example of importance of understanding the intricacies of industry regulation. 6. Implement best security practices. Exchanges built with modulus technology are among the most secure in the world. It lies in offline cold storage wallets, two-factor authentication, and encrypted databases. Also, modulus technology does not store passwords, only hashes. Like the best security practices. Once again, we have written extensively about the data breaches we have become infamous with the industry, including Mt. Gox and BitHump. Bottom line, cryptocurrencies have become a ripe target for cybercrime and hacking, leaving exchanges scrambling to differentiate based on security. Go live via beta testing. You build your exchange, you have set a contract with a payment processing firm, and you're taking great pains to ensure change following all like rules or regulations. You have ensured that your venture is protected from cybercrime. So I guess in this part, like you should like test for security, but also by opening what is this like a bug bounty, some secure hardware since it's gonna be on the beta test soon. Now it's time to launch your exchanges with capabilities in beta. So yeah, it's like you made the beta and maybe a Charlie version of it, so like the security experts can test on it, and you can recompensate adequately the security issues that you'll then have to actually address once your exchange has launched. It's time to connect with crypto news outlets such as Coindesk, for example. It's important to adequately plan your market activities along with the cost to ensure your initial raise doesn't leave scrambling coggers and together addition funding. Like often exchanges do not include market budget, instead focusing on free social media marketing until a critical mass of traders is reached. And I take care in providing customer support. Take care in providing customer support as well. Customer support is the last step in making a successful cryptocurrency exchange. Your ability to shine in this area will determine your long-term success. Dealing with customers must be attentive and satisfactory, resolve customer complaints and technical issues. Customers should be responding in a timely manner, so plan to implement a ticketing system such as Zendesk and staffing with knowledgeable and helpful representatives who are available 24/7 since cryptocurrencies never stop trading. Maybe offering like a smart chat, like a AI chat that you code yourself with uh, kind of expecting specific keywords for like the frequently asked questions, etc. And if something relating to customer support representative elsewhere. Maintain a legal team for ongoing compliance. We cannot stress enough that it's extremely important to maintain legal compliance and follow all current and proposed laws and regulations, not only by in the jurisdiction in which your exchange is domiciled, but in also in all foreign jurisdictions in which your exchange members or traders will reside or conduct trading from. Cryptocurrency laws are rapidly evolving globally, so it's very important to either hire a full-time in-house legal compliance team or outsource reputable law firms in order to keep your exchange legal in all geographies where you will conduct business. Of course, no step-by-step guide, no matter how extensive, can answer all your questions. Hopefully, through though this has helped you construct a preliminary action plan which you can move forward. As always, Module is here to help you along the journey. I mean, it's these people's information, so it's helpful for them that you know, so you can use their services. Licensing cryptocurrencies, the activity of cryptocurrency in the USA. Which license is required to for the MSB to operate in a lawful way? You're gonna need the money transmitter license, intermediary MSB license. Okay, interaction. So if you put a peer to peer or not, maybe is that a question? My question is too if you actually follow diligent procedures to because it says also like for people that operate even if they're outside the US that operating here, if you follow diligent measures to block the IP addresses of those that come from US or from the countries that you specifically want to leave out and they still go through the VPN or something like that and they get into your cryptocurrency, then that's legally not your thing to enforce it. But then would that put stress on like people like enforcing VPN issues or not? And would you end up like China? Many questions are here to address. But anyways, yeah, the Bank Secrecy Act. If you're operating within the USS, you're gonna need to kind of also help against fraudulent activity. So therefore, following these requirements, anti-money laundering examinations. This is conduct regular examinations. Banks. You're gonna be operating as a bank, cryptocurrencies. Yep. Please address your domiciles legislature, please. And yeah, none of this is legal advice, so take it for what it is and reading and self research. Yeah, they fall under the register of the Bank Secrecy Act, must register with the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, FinCEN, and they're also required to comply with the anti-money laundering and combating the financing terrorism obligations. Yep. Of course it is. Nobody gonna trust it. I freaking hate whenever people's like, yeah, because Bitcoin is untraceable and like what they're probably referring to is the encryption, and even though that like it's encrypted and difficult to unencrypt, it's unencryptable, and like all the other security is kind of just making like a lock. It's only a security over time, and you're gonna make sure that that time is within the time frame that you need for a bag, perhaps like and 30 minutes to an hour for a save, like an hour, 2 hours, 24 hours, 48, depending on what's in the safe. Because within given enough time and like work, people can take, if they have physical access to that safe, they can like blast it open, drill, whatnot. So yeah, like encryption, you actually are working with security over time, making sure that like the process of going over all these possible possibilities of the passwords are like within a time frame that is more vast than like within the processing time that we have than what is the time that we have been in this universe, or that it's not that the world has been in this universe. Oh shit. Have I been reading off like with just the laptop screen? Great. It was supposed to be on this. Anyways, at least you heard from me. I will have been using actually This is the modular, so the 10 simple steps. Then see, like, there's a couple here. To start cryptocurrency exchange. There we go. So you're coding, but you're gonna download it. So GitHub. An HTTP interface, the querying tooling. I've been. Where is this game, anyways? Oh well.